Hiya. Welcome to this Daily Divine, here to support your shine, our shine, in fact. And today we're calling out the big guns, not the Palo Santo today. I was guided to begin our connection, clearing our heart space. We've just had our Capricorn full moon at 6:17 a.m. this morning, Eastern Standard Time. And it was considered a blue moon, our second Capricorn full moon in a row. The first at 1 degree and the second at 29 degrees. So here we are. How you doing? And at this time, I just like to ask to be a pure and clear channel to bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind. Okay. And the angels are with us. So, welcome everyone. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up. I'm feeling very optimistic about this time for all of us. And as I say that, it's 12:21 and I get a notification and it's 1:11 there on the time. As uncomfortable as this time feels, and I know you're probably feeling some level of discomfort in your physical body, and we're really feeling it. My observation is through the jaw, the teeth and the bones. Okay, and so this is deep stuff. This is an incredibly powerful time we're living in, and we're making incredibly powerful shifts. So if you are feeling any of these symptoms through the jaw, in the teeth, in your bones, right in, it's actually muscular. There's a lot of muscular tension. And so this is how our breathing and stuff helps to ease the tension. And with that being said, there's another armpit shot. And we're just going to do a couple rounds of the singing bowl, okay? Just to help us to ground into this connection. Okay. So just taking a few deep breaths here and being open to receive whatever may be here for you, support in the form of sound at this time. So ultimately, the energetics of today is movement with sound. So working with sound, and the computer is now reading 12:21. It's been 12:21 for like 4 minutes now. Thank you, honey. So it's all about movement and shifting and working with sound. So this morning, I'm a music lover. I'm always having solo dance parties. This is a part of the medicine that supports my personal ability to shift the energy and to really transform energy in my favor, because this is what God, what the angels want for us. They want us to be the shift. They want us to be the seed of change that opens in this lifetime that we came to be. And so this speaks of how incredibly powerful we are. So tapping in to our power is transformative. And so music greatly supports that. So I encourage you all today. I would encourage you to, before you get into any dance party, go and have a listen to Katie Lang singing Hallelujah. I bet you won't be able to play it once. It's been on repeat here for about the last 40 minutes before the live and during like preparation for the live. So please go and do that. And then, take it from there, because there is this strong energy of really karmic stuff shifting. It's like we've done the work. If you've done the work, you've done the work, and you're likely experiencing this deep it's tension that wants to be released. It really wants to be released, and we're feeling it in the deepest part of ourselves, our bones, our teeth. This stuff is it's big, and I thank you and I honor you for all the beautiful work you do. Oh, right. I was going to say, before this, I pulled a couple of chakra cards. And the first one that came out was sacral, which we've seen a couple days ago. And the other was possessions, sacral and root. So we are really clearing through our roots. And this is how dance is going to help, how sound and movement is going to help shift things for you. Of course, as you know, is life. There was another, 3-alarm fire here yesterday, or Friday night it started. And not really, there was no fire. It was just like another situation occurred, which had, again, that central nervous system, which we have spent all week calming and simmering and settling and really nurturing, was activated again. And so for the last 24-36 hours, we've only had Solfeggio frequencies, and Katie Lang's version of it, right, Pamela? It's like so amazing. But we've only been playing 432 hertz in this house, really to support everyone um, in moving through this latest wave of shock that has moved through. And so then it's, this is a perfect card to receive. The family card: belonging, community, culture, tribe. This is it. You're my family. I may not even know you. Chances are I've never met you in the flesh. Very few. And yet we're family. There's a reason that we're connecting in this way. There's a reason that I go live on a daily basis and talk to my computer standing in my dining room by myself, right? It's so that we can connect, so that we can grow together. Right. I was like, I think that was a mistake. And they're like, no, it wasn't a mistake. And take that one and that one, they're saying. So, the cards that fell to the ground were physical health, action, and the physical health card. Oh, the physical health card is vitality, strength, body image, balance. Number 5, this is changing. We're changing things at a cellular level, like right in our bones. It's, I keep hearing hollow bones. And that's been something for a long time. We are here to bring more light in our experience and embody more light so that we can rise. And look at this, of course, talking about dancing and movement. And we've got this beautiful woman dancing and just, letting things move through. And it is really about perseverance and discipline and motivation. And the more that we discipline ourselves, the more motivated we'll be, the more that we see things from this higher perspective, the more we'll be able to move with growing ease through situations, right? Through the 5 alarm fires. And then look at this. I mean, honestly, love. This is what we're here for. 24. So I'm guided to notice like this card is a number 5. And then these two cards together are a number 5. And they're all root chakra cards until we get to, oh, the sweet dog. Love, unconditional love, kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. And the most recent situation in our home is our big dog, Rex. He doesn't know his limits and he doesn't play within them. And he keeps injuring himself. It's like, if you roll on an ankle and then you keep rolling on that ankle and it takes like, 6 months to recover from a sprained ankle. And so this is what we've got going on with this dog. And so this card is really speaking about, we've got the root and then we come up to the heart. It's really about working with that heart energy, working with that energy of unconditional love of God for us, his children, and clearing that, moving that energy through the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root chakra, and then down through the soles of our feet, connecting us in a loving and supportive way to Mother Earth. Oh, this is so awesome. And this is a 6, right? This is about Virgo, the 6th house, our physical vessel. How are we feeling? It's also 6 is also the number of our spiritual path of purpose in this lifetime. The mission, the missionary work that we each came here for. And then the next card out, because remember they said take those top 2 cards, we've got the emotional balance. And the last time we were live, the message was rising above our emotions, not allowing ourselves to be swept away by the current of our strong emotions, our deep emotions, our deep feelings of love. And it's all about blanketing ourselves in this loving embrace, in this, I'm just feeling like this shawl of wisdom, right? And it speaks of stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. This is what we're all here to achieve. And this 27, which reduces to a 9 energy, is really about completing up, wrapping up the cycle, that hermit energy, going within the cave. And it's interesting, in the last live, I was sharing about feeling the need to really go within. Should I turn this light on? Feeling the need to really go within for the next 6 weeks or so through the season of Leo and then into Virgo season, which is my season. And then, because I wasn't really paying attention, I knew it was happening, but we've got Mercury retrograde. Mercury's already in its shadow and it goes retrograde on August the 4th to August the 28th, the day before I arrived on this planet 54 years ago. It will be. Whew. And this is really speaking of, yes, we're in sync with the energy. Pay attention to the messages you're receiving. Pay attention to where your intuition is calling you, because your intuition is your greatest tool. And this is what we're going for. The stability, the peace, the harmony, the balance. We must be that as we begin to speak and share our truth in really supportive ways, not only for us. Months and months and months ago, I received the message that through my service, by the path of service, I am healed. So that's powerful. So, and the path of service begins at home, right? The path of service doesn't begin here on YouTube or anywhere else, the job. The path of service begins with ourselves. Like, we're at the top of that honey-do list, and we're here to speak. And it's funny because the other day I pulled crystal out of my little pouch over there before the live, and I never shared it with you. And so I've been carrying it around since then, and it's this beautiful piece of lapis lazuli. You can't really see it here, but there we go. And this is what's that? It's all about the truth. And it also connects to, ancient wisdom, our deepest roots, whether we want to say that we, come from ancient Egypt or whatever. It's our deepest roots. It's the spark of creation that is our eternal soul that is here now to speak truth, to share, and to embody our divine truth, our spiritual truth, right? Because we're temporary humans. Eventually, Lisa Lyle, the human, will no longer be in the flesh here live on YouTube. And yet the soul, the energetic, still exists and currently exists beyond this experience. So here we are, and we are here to take action, to just deeply begin to understand how incredibly powerful we are. And Archangel Michael is bringing this message. I mean, does it get any clearer? It's a 16, it's a 7, it's our physical body. We are the sacred earth. We are the sacred vessel. We are the chalice of light. We're all of it. All of it. Everything you can imagine, we are it, including the shadow. And it's really within the shadow and through the shadow, the movement through the shadow, that we uncover our greatest gifts. And as uncomfortable as the shadow may be, as uncomfortable as reliving or allowing the trauma to resurface so that it can be cleared, it is a necessary component of our experience. There's absolutely no way to get around that. And so allow the physical body to guide. Drink more water. We shine from the inside out. Maybe a light shines on us, a spotlight, but usually we feel the heat under the spotlight, right? So it's more about allowing the light to shine through us. And really today it's all about connecting to the earth, connecting to your physical body, the deepest part of yourself, anchoring yourself through that earth star chakra, through the bottom of your feet. Okay. And allowing your body to move. Maybe you're just going to allow everything above your feet to move, being like a pendulum, just allowing the music, the sound, whatever it is that you're using to support yourself, singing bowls, tuning forks, whatever, or just listening to music and allowing your body to move, you will experience more vitality. You will come into your experience in a more vital and stable way for yourself. I have come to the conclusion that I'm here on this farm for a reason. So I have decided to just be the observer. Yeah. And farm is this planet that we're on. And we're really here to understand that we are, this is beautiful. 2 cards want to come, 3 cards want to come from the Gaia Oracle. We're really here to understand that wherever we are, we have the ability, we have the tools. If we take the action, move, sometimes there's a call for stillness, but even within the stillness, there is movement of our breath, right? So this is, as long as we take action towards the desired outcome, to being the seed of change, to being the seed of change that opens up here now, right? Not some other time. We're here for it now. And we are being supported. Here's another 9 energy. Again, hermit energy coming back in. We each are being called to honor the inner hermit. We are the light in the lamp. We are the shining star in the lamp, and we're healing. And we're wrapping up cycles, travel, romance, and potential. And I really feel that this is about personal, romancing the self, Maybe you're traveling down to your favorite tree. Maybe you're traveling to the lake or the forest or the stream, whatever it is for you. This is where you discover your truth. I love the imagery I keep trying to touch this card. I love the imagery on that card, reflections. We're here to reflect upon, oh, beautiful. And the final two cards, thinking of you. So thank you, Frank. Thank you to everyone who loves me unconditionally in the spiritual realms, my ancestors, my grandparents who really are encouraging all of us to shine, because your grandparents, your loved ones in spirit are encouraging the same thing for you. You are the seed of change that the family line, the bloodline has been waiting for. So thank you for that. And you're getting a big hug from all in the spiritual realms who love us unconditionally. Another 29. Another 29. Two different decks. 1111. There's one live and one thumbs up. Which brings me to, if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, if you're resonating with the messages at all, please do take a moment to subscribe. I was happy to see a wave of new subscribers in the last 24 hours. I think we got like 9 or something. So thank you so much. Please let me know if you've subscribed. Introduce yourself so I can put your name into the free reading giveaway, which takes place on a monthly basis. Our next draw live will be on July 27th. So that's coming up really quickly. But it really feels that by the 1111 gateway, we're not going to recognize ourselves. We're going to be, our family, our tribe is going to have come together in really expansive ways. And we are just going to be in that energetic of thriving as we move into the last quarter of the calendar year, and then the last half of the true year, right? Because we're moving along, and we're into the second season of the true year. So we're doing it. Keep going. You're doing it. And know that you've got so much support. Right at the beginning, I was like, the angels are with us, because I could feel them. And, they're always with us. And then finally, ultimately, just to wrap everything up and confirm what has been said, and another 11, 3 plus 8, 11. So 11, 11, 11. What a fortunate time we are living in. Those of us here that recognize, or are at least beginning to awaken to our, it was 2 across there. Those of us who recognize, and there's 2 viewers and 2 comments. So this is, we are the building blocks. And those of us who are awakening to our true spiritual nature, man, we are just about to thrive. And I'm hearing slip into slide, or slip into glide, switch into glide. I may not always get the words right of songs, but I'll sing it anyways. I think it's like switch into glide. I don't know. Pamela, do you know who that is? But it's our Zen garden. So we're switching to Zen from the inside. We're nurturing our inner peace, right? We're doing what we're called to do. And if it means like a down day, and I would say there's like a down period of time, Mercury retrograde, honor this time. What has taken place in your life? What has transpired since our last Mercury retrograde, which began around March 18th and completed just at the end of April, beginning of May. It was Mercury was actually retrograde from April 1st to the 25th, but there's the time that it stations, and then the time that it gets going again to get back where it was. So this is an opportunity. It's not a scary time. It's actually, if we were, if we were more in tune with who we were, we'd really be working with these energies, because all these energetics are here to support us in coming to understanding how incredibly powerful we are in the flesh and beyond the flesh as well. And so nurture your inner sanctuary. Take care of yourself. And look, the throat chakra is lit up here again on this card. Even though when I when I'm connecting with this card, I'm really feeling that, actually what I'm really feeling now, I usually with this card, and I've had this deck for probably about 20 years now, usually with this card, it's like going into the silence. And so that may be what you're being guided to do, go into the silence. As I connect with this card today, it's like, no, let your light shine through your voice, through your message, through your energetics, because it's not about the words that are said as the energy in which the words are delivered and hopefully received. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go quiet now. And I hope you have a great day. Really work with the energy. If you feel guided to do some ceremony today, trust your inner guide and create some ceremony, create some ceremony around releasing, right? Because we're getting to the heart of the matter. We're getting right down to the bare bones of who we are. And right now, what's about to take place, what is taking place, is a complete reset of our physical bodies. And so, oh, yes, I'm not going to say anything here because I don't want to get, taken off of YouTube or anything. I've been really guided. I cleanse fairly regularly and detox fairly regularly, and have been for most of my adult life since my mid 20s, and now I'm mid 50s. So one of the cleanses, and it's really powerful, and some might say, you're cray cray. If you'd like more information about it, reach out to me, because I have something I can share with you from someone who's far wiser with respect to medicine and how to work with it than I am. This particular medicine. Anyway, so like I said, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you the products. If you're curious about it, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to share. I'm just not really happy to, I don't want to, as we're growing here, I don't want to be like, cut off at the pass, and no YouTube for you, no soul family for you. So for the next 21 days, beginning tomorrow morning, I will be microdosing with this product. And I've done it before, and I'm still here. Okay. So I'll just say that off the top, because there will be those that say, oh, you're not going to take that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So 21 days I'll be microdosing with this. And it's about, it is not about, a quarter of a teaspoon every morning, first thing in the morning, with a little bit of juice. I actually quite like the flavor. It's very earthy. It's like pine. Okay. Terpenes. Our body needs these things. And then as I go further into the microdosing of that product, I'm not going to show it again. Then to support things moving through, if need be, I usually don't need a lot of support with that, but if need be, then I will be working with this. And if you work with castor oil, which is amazing, it's been around forever, and you're going to ingest it, you want to make sure that it says, I believe it says internal, gastrointestinal on it, internal. I have other castor oil, which I wouldn't ingest. I use it on my body and my hair and that kind of stuff. But you want to make sure that you get the one that is a laxative. And it would be 1 tablespoon of this to get things moving out of you. You will be amazed at what might come out of you. And this is, again, it's all disease, dis-ease is found in the body, and all the medicine to heal this dis-ease in the body is accessible to us through nature. And so with that being said, we are nature, right? Yes, we are. And I don't know what else to say, except that my heart is smiling just to have connected with you today. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like a personal reading or an intuitive healing session, or if I can support you any way, Information is in the description box below. You can just visit my website, lisalyle.com. And don't forget, all commenters on any content get entered into our free reading draw. My crown is getting full. I love it. I can't wait. July 27th is the next live draw. And I will see you here tomorrow morning back at 11:11 a.m. Until then, be good to yourself. And you know what? Have a dance party. And I'm just going to throw this one out there too, because this has been on my repeat for a while. It's a Canadian band, the Tragically Hip. Music for my soul. Cordelia is the song I encourage you to go listen to, and then take it from there. You won't find a bad song. Until tomorrow, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Shine on and on and on, because you do anyways. So you may as well act the part. From my heart to yours, I love you. And I'm eternally grateful for your presence in my life in the here and now. Until tomorrow.